Hey, I'm Healing Wolf. Let's breathe in together, relaxing our bodies, and then we're going to exhale with laughter. Feels really good to laugh. I just love it. And I know it can be uncomfortable to laugh unconditionally, but give it a try. When you're alone in the car, laugh, scream, sing, just release that energy. And when you release energy, more energy flows in and builds up. So on my journey, I found that one of the most useful forms of therapy was acceptance and commitment therapy. And I didn't have an intensive journey with this, but I did work with a pain physical therapist who did not give me any exercises or evaluate my body or my alignment or anything. But he worked from a principle of what you embrace, you erase, and what you resist persists. So these are ancient ideas, and in my estimation, they were being circulated quite a bit through the teachings of Buddha and the teachings of Jesus too. So you have this idea that what you don't want is going to cling to you or hold on to you because you're going to focus on it. And the way our brains work, the reticular activating system, it's going to bring into our awareness and create scenarios where we get more of what we focus on. So if you really love a particular color and you think about that all the time, I really love yellow, you're going to be walking around seeing yellow all over the place, and it's going to feel really good. But if you focus on something that you don't want, for example, a sensation in your body, and you're focused on it, you talk about it, you walk around depressed about it, you're in despair and hopelessness, these are all normal reactions. But according to ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy, when you focus on what you don't want, it sticks around. And the way to get something to let go and fade is to let go of it, is to focus on something else, to focus on what you actually want. So you focus in your body on sensations that feel good. Like, that feels good. It feels really good. It feels warm, loving. I feel like it gives me a sense of my body, my container. And you see this in somatic practices. People tapping, people rubbing, people like havening, like I'm focused on a positive sensation. And when I used to do things that were really sensational or colorful, as we say in the recovery world, we don't like to use language that's inflammatory. So we say, oh, sensations are colorful. When sensations were colorful for me and I was going on a walk, I chose not to focus on those sensations. And by choosing to put my focus on other things, the feel of the wind on my skin, or just the sensations of my breath moving in and out, or the sensations in my left foot, which feels really strong and powerful. So if the sensation's on one side of your body, you can choose to direct your mind to the other side, to the other side, to the other side. There's some great books on ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy, and if you happen to find your way to a therapist or a practitioner of that, I highly recommend it. I practice the principles of it. I'm not trained in it officially, but I've lived the principles. So if you find someone who's both trained in it and is a hell walker, who's walked through hell and who used those principles to get out of hell and move to a place where they're helping other people, then fantastic. Then you've got a true wizard in your corner. So go for it. And in the meantime, there are a lot of great books on it. I listened to one, an audio book. Gosh, it's been a while, but I remember being so inspired by it, and I felt so connected to it. And of course, I have a background in Buddhism, Buddhist meditation, and silent meditation, and mindfulness, so it all lined up for me, in contrast to some of the other therapies. So if you're looking for a more, what should I say, like, I don't know if traditional is the right word, but a more psychological path to recovery, and you're looking for a therapist or a coach, then consider ACT. Consider acceptance and commitment therapy as a really great way to look at what's happening with you and move in a direction where your sensations are fading because you're choosing to embrace them. And I embrace your recovery journey. I know it's in many cases a very interesting non-linear journey, but stay with it. And thanks for listening, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.